is hilarious. Everybody keep that energy going for Marcella, Denby!
Hello, how are you guys doing tonight? Yeah, feeling good? I'm feeling pretty good. I just started taking antidepressants and anti-anxiety medicine. I think it's French. Have you guys heard of it? Prozac. Yeah, it's been rock and roll. It's been great. I didn't take it for the longest time though because I had a super normal fear. It's super normal. Where the more pills you take, the stronger your anxious feelings become, right? I was like, that's totally gonna happen. Just like when bacteria becomes resistant to antibiotics. I know you guys are thinking it too. Yeah, everybody's thinking it, and I'm the only one talking about it, right? And I was thinking more. And I was like, wait, what if it happens with my birth control pill, right? Like each pill I take, the juicier my eggs become. And then my fallopian tubes would become these like huge bicep-looking fallopian tubes, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. But he would be in a turtleneck because it would be still mine, you know? It would be that guy. But you guys get it. And I was explaining it to my doctor, and she was like, okay, let's up the dosage, right? She is so cool for that, and was correct. So, yeah. Love being called creative by your doctor. That's great. And she's not wrong. I do love to craft. Stories. No, I'm kidding. So, all right. Something cool about me is that I've tried out for a cappella 3 times. Yeah, it's exciting because that does imply that the first 2 times I didn't make it, right? And I want you guys to know I didn't make it the 3rd time either. All right, listen, it's important you know I've never done a cappella, but I want to so badly, which is like lame, obviously. You know, it's like you want to be like, I don't know. But anyway, I tried out. I got a call back for one group called Garfield on the Streets. All right, that's me protecting the name Alley Cats. You never know when they're here. I don't know. In the rafters, I don't know. So I got a call back, and they were like, we do things a little differently at the Alley Cats. So we're gonna sing Smack That. You guys know that song? The Akon? Yeah. So she was like, and she's like, okay. Smack that all on the floor, smack that and get low to the floor, smack that, da 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 da, smack that, oh, and I was like, yeah, smack that, like I was trying so hard. I was like, I'll do anything you want, and anyway, I didn't make it, but it's fine, because the good thing about that is that I don't care, and it's important you guys know that. I'm 27, and this happened when I was 19, and I'm almost never thinking about it. Okay, so I don't know. I'm just never, ever thinking about it. And I know what you guys are thinking is, why? How could she not make it? And like, whatever, right? Anyway, so I did theater, which is worse. Which is worse and obvious, perhaps, about me when you meet me. I am likable though, you guys. I swear to God, I'm likable. I have been asked to be in so many bridal parties, you would not believe. But I'm never a bridesmaid. Have you guys heard of the house party? Have you heard of this? Okay, I'm from Texas. It's a beautiful tradition in Texas, right? It's where you're included in the bachelorette party a little bit after everyone else to bring down the price of the Airbnb, right? Everyone's paying like $50 less because Marcella's coming. One thing I cannot do is say no, and I have been to San Diego twice. It's like, yeah, like I'm gonna go. But I don't know, when you're at the wedding, there's the bridesmaids, like I'm just gonna describe the tier system. There's the bridesmaids, they're very hot and cool over here. There's the guests who are like, the chicken's actually better than the fish, like, you know, they're eating. And then there's the house party who like does ushering or something, I don't know. You just kind of have to work for no reason. You're like the JV team, right? Like, and I am no stranger to the JV team, of course. I was on JV lacrosse, lax, some of the girls on the team would say. I was very bad, and You know that thing on in sports where you're winning so much that they're like, sure, just put her in. What's gonna happen? That happened, and I went in the game, the varsity game, for 4 minutes, and I tore my ACL completely in half. So yeah. And this is not an inspiring comeback story. I quit right after that. I was like, this is actually not my vibe. I don't think. I think I'm gonna try anything else. Relax. Yeah, so it's fine, but I'm likable enough to be invited to the wedding, so it's fine, it doesn't matter. I'd rather be a guest, but, you know, I can't bring that up. San Diego awaits in March, so I'm going again! The seals are cool, even the third time, probably, so, yeah. Is anyone here sexting? Has anyone done this? It's like kind of an intimate room, so you might not admit this. You don't have to. Okay, we got a point, and I'm not even gonna make you feel weird. Don't worry. I'm not gonna coward you because I'm afraid of you. Yeah, I love that about us. I know that we know where we are, and we're So I've been sexting, and I was mood boarding right the other night, and I'm mood boarding, and this guy is like, I'm thinking about you, and I was like, oh my god, I've been thinking about my goals. And I can totally pivot this energy, yes. And so, like, he's like, things get hot, honey, whatever. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna kill this one. I'm gonna send him a picture. So I sent him a picture of, like, just my underboob, like a little tasteful underboob. I was like, he'll be so excited about the perkiness of my boobs. I really thought this, genuinely. Genuinely. And I send it, and I was like, I've done it again. I've delivered something great, right? Because my sexts are awesome. Because there's artistry, there's excitement, there's like shadow play, you know? Angles, like I just get into it. And I send it, and then he just goes, wow, killed. And then he said, can you send a more traditional picture? Which I was like, yeah, I can send a more traditional picture. So I put on my bonnet and my colonial gown. And I cut holes through the dress. Regina George style, stick them through. And I'm like, because their legs were always up back then. And so my leg is up, and of course I'm doing this, and I call my roommate, I have two. I call one, and now she's like a guy with a handlebar mustache and a mid-Atlantic accent. She's like, all right, swear to God, and I'm like, she's doing this, right? And then she gets that huge camera that's like, you have to put the thing. And you guys know. And then it's an explosion, right, of light. And I'm holding, because you probably had to hold back then. And I don't know, but you probably did. And then my other roommate is painting my likeness with oils, right? You guys can imagine. She's like being really fancy about it. But here's the final piece, right? I'm milking a cow, but the cow, I've used the power of Photoshop. The cow's udders are actually pictures of my boobs. Can you see it? Can you see it? So anyway, I sent it to him, and I'm just waiting to hear back. Thank you guys, have a good night.
Marcella, Denby, everybody clap it up for her one more